No, someone would win a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's talk about your collegiate background, because you went to Penn State and you did wrestle in college.
Yeah, Penn State. It was a short but successful reign of terror. I was state champion in Pennsylvania in 1968 and '69. I went off to Penn State, and I always had a bad attitude. I was not a good college kind of rah-rah guy. I mean, I didn't even like Joe Paterno. I mean, or care about the Nittany Lions. Yeah, I just didn't want to go to Vietnam,
Right.
and then going to college was like really crimping my desire, because I wanted to be a professional wrestler. And at that time, as I was getting older, and Bruno was really impressed with my amateur record, blah blah blah, I was meeting some other guys. There was some guys from Wigan I was meeting, and I mean, and all the guys would be nice to me because of the politics, because I was Bruno's protege. Everybody was, real nice to me. So I learned a lot of stuff that most guys wouldn't learn, because the old school guys wouldn't teach them. They didn't want them to know, because then that would cut their own throats.
Sure.
And so when I went to college for Penn State, I had a bad attitude. And I remember one match I had in college. It was Penn State, and one other reason I was really mad was when you were a freshman, you couldn't be on the varsity. You had to be on the junior varsity for 1 year, whether you could beat the varsity guy or not. And I could beat the varsity guy, so I'm pissed off that I couldn't wrestle varsity. I'm over here, so here's our junior varsity team in the freshman year. It's like our second match at home or something, and our team is losing. And now I wrestled 191, and then there was the heavyweight guy, and our team got beat so bad that even if I pinned the guy in the first period and ditto for the heavyweight, we still couldn't have won. So I was mad. So I go out there with this kid, and I was watching too much professional wrestling, while I'm in college. So I go out there with this poor kid and do some move and grab him and pick him up on my shoulder and put him down, and the ref goes down, and I let him up, and I go, well, you just don't do that in amateur wrestling in college. So anyway, the nice guy I am, I take him down, put him on his back, and the referee goes down, and I let him up again, and I go like that. Now my team and the other team are both on their feet, ready to go, because our whole team's mad anyway that they got killed, and the other team's mad that I'm just embarrassed. I mean, I'm breaking every rule of amateur niceness, and then they're all up, and the coaches just screaming. My coach is cussing me out. So anyway, what do I do? I take the kid down, and I pin him. But God, my dad's up in the stands screaming at me. Oh God. So anyway, then somewhere along that first year, me and my buddy Joey, I said, I don't drink. I never really drank, and I still don't drink. And I remember the one and only time I ever got drunk was in college. And me and my buddy, I got this thing of cherry vodka, like a quart of cherry vodka. And I remember we drank that, and I got so plastered on that. We wind up at some dance, and Joey starts getting in a fight. And then all of a sudden I'm in this fight, and some guy grabs me and spins me around, so I pop him. Well, as he falls over, it's a guy in pajamas wearing some overcoat, and it's the assistant dean. So down he goes. So anyway, I'm suspended for a year and a half. So I really didn't wrestle all that much in college. I wrestled some, got frustrated, popped the dean. But then I went into the martial arts at that time and did a lot of wrestling with some guys from Wigan, an old guy named John Foley, and he was the guy who actually taught Carl Gotch. He was a small little crinkled up guy that would kill you. Very interesting character. Looked like a leprechaun.
You remember your first match?
Yeah,